Hello everyone and welcome back to IPL Trivia Fever with your host Priyadarshan. So I'm here to do the pre-match review for today evening's match, that is the Kings 11 Punjab taking on the Delhi Capitals. Now the Delhi Capitals are sitting happy at the top spot in the points table, whereas Punjab, who has struggled for form, is now finally finding their proper playing 11, and they're coming strong and they're making a strong comeback into the points table as well. They're sitting right now at the sixth spot. But before we get to those statistics, I think you know it's time for some questions. So here are the questions for the players of the Delhi Capitals team. Here is question number one. Who was named as the player of the tournament at the Under 19 World Cup in Bangladesh in 2003-2004 with 505 runs at an average of 84.16, including 3 centuries? So this batsman is a part of the current playing 11 of Delhi Capitals, and I think many of you would have got it because I've seen 2003-2004 Under 19 World Cup. So he is a well experienced batsman now, and he is the opening batsman for India as well. The player that I'm talking about is Gabbar. It's our very own Shikhar Dhawan. So that was the answer for the first question. Moving on to the second question for the Delhi Capitals team. On 14th October 2020, during the 30th match of the IPL 2020, he created a record, which is a new record in IPL history. Who is this cricketer and what record did he create? So this record he has created it just a few days back in a match. So I think this was in the news and it was on social media. So many of you might know about this. So the fastest ever delivery bowled in any IPL was bowled by Andrich Nortje, and he bowled at a speed of 156.22 kilometers per hour. That's about 97 miles per hour. So that is crazy fast. And ironically, that ball was hit for a four, followed by the next ball also hit for a four, and then finally on the third ball he got a wicket. So that was against Josh Butler. So it's really good, and my God, what pace, right? So now it's time to move on to the questions of for the players of the Kings 11 Punjab. So here comes question number one. Who has set the world record for being the only player to score 100 in the first innings as an opener in both tests and ODIs? So he is the same player who has picked up phenomenal pace in this IPL as well, and he's sitting happy with the orange cap. The player that we are talking about is the captain of the Punjab team, and that is KL Rahul. So that was the answer for the third question. Now for our last question, here we go. Who is the first male to play international cricket who was born after the 21st century? So he is the first person who is born after the 21st century to play a test match for his country. So which player holds this unique record? So the player that we are talking about is Mujibur Rahman of Afghanistan. So those were our four questions. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time to come back to the squads. Well, getting Gale back into the squad has been nothing but beneficial to the Kings 11 Punjab, and that's really great. The new role that he's got of coming one down, well, it hasn't affected his performance much. Well, he has only played 2 games, but we all saw what he did in that super over. And in his first innings as well, just his first match into the game, and he scores a half century. That just shows the class and the true entertainer that the universe boss is. Apart from that, the top order for Punjab has always been performing well. Mayank Agarwal and KL Rahul. One question I still do have is Glenn Maxwell. Now he is known for his batting abilities, for his hitting power. He hasn't been able to strike that well till now, but obviously having him in the team is still a good decision because he brings in a lot of experience with him, and also he's quite handy with the ball. And KL Rahul's really used him well, to slip in those 2 or 3 overs in the middle. So that's a good combination. Chris Jordan making a real good comeback. His initial few games were not good, but now he's found some really good form. So it's good to see that going as well. And well, Nicholas Puran and his hitting capabilities, wow! Like he's a pocket-sized dynamo. Like he doesn't look like all the other West Indian players. He's not very huge or bulky, or really with a big physique. But boy, can he hit the ball out of the park. We all have seen that, and he's done it in couple of matches and done it over again. So I feel the Punjab team is really strong, and they really have a slight possibility now to make it to the playoffs. So they would want to win every match that's coming their way. So even I'm backing them for today's match that they should win the match. And whereas when we talk about the Delhi Capitals team, well, they found their winning combination way at the start of the tournament itself, and that is what has given them the comfort zone to move so quickly to the top of the table and stay there as well. Prithvi Shaw has been struggling a little bit with his batting performances, but nevertheless we know he is a quality player. Probably what they can try to do is, since they are anyhow playing Ajinkya Rahane in the squad, they can probably try to swap roles, let Ajinkya Rahane open with Shikhar Dhawan and get Prithvi Shaw to a 1 down or a 2 down position. That may be a change, and maybe it might be better for Prithvi Shaw to play once the ball has become a little old and not with the new ball, because most of the times when he has got out in the recent innings, they have been of edges and nicks, and that's because the ball is swinging very hard in the first few overs. So probably they can get Ajinkya Rahane to open the innings with Shikhar Dhawan. And Shikhar Dhawan, who wasn't in good form at the start of the IPL, now he's in a raring form and he's really, really playing well. Marcus Stoinis, well, he couldn't perform in the previous match that well, but he has been the find for the Delhi Capitals this year. And obviously, they have someone like Kagiso Rabada who just comes in and picks up those wickets at will, which is really, really great to see. Now, another thing is, because of Rishabh Pant's injury, Alex Carey has been brought into the team. He has been wicket keeping fine, but I feel with the bat he has still struggled a little. And I feel that they should promote Akshar Patel up the order and let Akshar Patel come into bat before Alex Carey, because he is a explosive batsman, and at the end of the innings, that's what you need, those extra 30-40 runs that get you over the line. So let's see how this match goes today. I hope for the Punjab to win, but again, everyone's up for grabs, right? For the 2 points. So all the best to your teams, all the best to all the fans out there, and I think it's time to watch some cricket.